Hello, and welcome to the Blur. I wanted to say something else, so I decided I will. I want to talk about Scooby Doo, actually. More specifically, I wanted to talk about how Scooby Doo in particular, but kind of a lot of animation, is sort of dying at the moment. Now, I'm not an insider on the movie industry or the streaming industry. I don't know all the details. What I do know is that I am a lifelong Scooby Doo fan, and I have not seen Velma because it disrespects everything about the show that I love. And I want there to be a new Scooby Doo series. I genuinely really do. But not if it's Velma. Firstly, Scooby needs to be in it. You can't really have a true Scooby show without him. But I know this is part of a bigger trend. Is Warner Brothers doesn't like animation anymore unless it's DC animation, weirdly enough, and even that's kind of dying. There's, I guess, all of Hollywood is kind of like that. Disney is still making some decent animated stuff, but it's not the majority. I guess you could argue the movie industry as in general has been in decline the last few years, partially due to the MCU, and it's making everybody want to do a cinematic universe, and like that only works for the MCU because they did a whole bunch of solo movies first. Like we saw DC's attempt to do that fail miserably. And not very many people remember they tried to do one with the classic Universal monsters that featured Tom Cruise. I find this topic really interesting, but I guess I don't have that much to say about it. It's just I want people to do animation more. By the way, if you hear a sound, I'm fiddling with this coaster. I want people to do more animation. In fact, I want Spider-Verse 2 is coming out fairly soon. I'm definitely going to watch that because that's the kind of thing I actually want, which is like not happening very much. It's like I would much rather take more seasons of the Avengers cartoon than another Avengers movie. I feel like you could even make an interesting Ant-Man cartoon if you wanted. Like all these people talk all the time about ideas that would make a lot of money that Hollywood isn't using. And frankly, I think more cartoons, just in general, or more animated stuff, would be the solution to that. Like, in my opinion, Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka show, Obi-Wan Kenobi, all of that should have been animated. Basically, every live action Disney Plus original series they've released should have been animated. I know you can't put big name actors in an animation, but come on. All of that should have been animated. I don't care about your CG. Why are you making CG when you can just animate the entire thing? You don't need to pay for big name actors in an animation. It annoys the crap out of me that movie studios don't do animation that much anymore. It's like, please do more animation. Anime doesn't count, by the way. I'm talking about like big studio, um, big studio Western animation. They need to start doing more of it. I realize I don't think they have very much to say, but I'm saying it. So, what are they gonna do?